So we're going to be working on the Mustang today. It's going to be a very basic video of restoring the back seats. We're going to clean them. They're in pretty bad shape and I want to restore them because they're pretty expensive to get reupholstered. So I think we could bring them back to life, and then we're also going to vacuum out the car. I got all the parts out of the car and we're ready to start restoring the seats. So let's get to it. So the guy I bought the car off, he actually gave me some headers. They're actually hooker headers. If you guys know, any of you guys know, why is this welded on here? I've never seen this before. The only thing I could think of was like a floor model, and that's how they mounted it before. But if you know, let me know. They're hooker headers, long tube headers. It's right there stamped. Hooker competition. Alright, so we're going to pull out the back seats. Usually the bottom one comes out first. Pop it up like this, and it should come out. I don't think it's connected, so we're going to go ahead and pull that out as well. Yeah, I figured it's not. I'm going to take this panel off because we've got to restore it and clean it. I'm sure the bolts are already not on there, so take it off. Now we're going to take off this one. Like I said earlier, the bolts are missing, so it shouldn't come off that easy. It probably needs bolts. So I'm going to take this and restore this as well. Alright guys, so we're going to start cleaning this thing, trying to restore it. We're going to clean it, and then we got to find some filler primer. After the filler primer, I'll spray it with... I need to find a satin black. I don't have satin black. So here's some of the chemicals that I have from least aggressive to the most aggressive. The first one is Windex, which I'm probably going to skip. Then actually will be detail spray, which is I think I'm going to start with first. So I'm going to start with some detail spray. If that doesn't work, I'll go with interior. This is Chemical Guys Ratio Interior Cleaner. That's really strong. And if that doesn't work, we have Jay Leno's wheel cleaner. And if that doesn't work, we have Glue Off, which is like the pro strength stuff. I love this stuff. Always have this in your garage. It takes a lot of stuff off. That's my last resort for cleaning, so let's get to it. So I pulled a couple of workhorses, 3 of them. If these get really bad, I can toss them. I don't care. Alright. So let's go ahead and saturate it with detailer spray first. This is the one from Greedo's Best Show Detailer. Always shake your chemicals because chemicals will separate. You know, your chemicals will separate. And they'll be at the bottom, so I always shake them before I start. And this is Greedo's Best in Show Detailer. This is a really good detailer. You could hit it with hot panels and it won't stain it, which is why I have this product. That did a pretty good job. It removed a lot of stuff off of it. You can see all the stuff it removed. I always recommend to go least aggressive when you're working on interior and then go as you need. So we're going to go ahead and step it up with the show cleaner, with the Greedo's interior cleaner. I'm going to try this one now. See if it does any better. I think at this point all we have is rust. And I'm going to go get a brush to saturate all this. That did a lot better. It took a lot of that surface rust off. Like I said, this thing's made out of metal, so there's surface rust on it. I'm just trying to get it off. Make the surface as clean as possible. Alright, we have like this gum. I don't know what this is. I'm going to go with the most aggressive thing I have on this. See if that takes it off. So here are my results. Here's the one I just detailed, and here's that other one. So we got a lot of that surface rust off. I'm still gonna primer it and paint it and get this thing going because it still has a lot of imperfections. And I'm not going for a show quality car. I just want, you know, a nice driver that's clean and as best as I can. I'm not gonna buy these new and try to get them all clean. Just as best as I can. A little bit of elbow grease and some paint. I'm happy. And I went and bought some 180 grit sandpaper. I'm gonna sand down the rust. Just the spots are pretty bad. So I'm going to use regular rubbing alcohol you can get at your house to decontaminate the surface. So the primer and paint sticks. Alright, we're going to try to clean this seat. Do a before and after picture, I guess. So we're going to use my interior cleaner from Greedos again. Just saturate the heck out of it. We'll start on one side first. I'm happy with that. A lot of dirt that came off to the surface. So what you're doing when you're cleaning interior is you're agitating and the dirt is coming up in the soap. That's what's happening. That's how you clean interior. Look at that. It's coming back to life. Look at that. I'm happy with that result right there. Look at that. Then after, you got to put some kind of conditioner on it so it doesn't dry up and crack. Look at that. I'm satisfied with that. I'm going to use the goo off stuff. So I'll take it out. Gotta take your time. Be patient with it. The difference, guys. That took me 10 minutes. I'm preserving something that could have been tossed out. We could have been spending, you know, $500 to $1,000 to get it restored, reupholstered and everything. That's original too. We saved it. Let's finish the other side. I'm also, if you look over here, I have a bucket of hot water, so I clean it so that we get the dirt off the brush too. You want to have your brush clean, and you want to have your microfibers clean. Don't keep wiping with dirty stuff, because the point is getting the dirt off the product. See, the foam is now white, so it was brown before because it had... Always use a clean surface, you know. Once it gets dirty, flip it again. I always do my towels in quarters, like that. So it gives you eight different spots to dry and take dirt with you. Look at the condition the other one was. Look at that. How crazy is that? I'm gonna have to work on that one next. Alright, so now we're gonna do this seat. You guys saw me how I did it, same process. This one has like mold on it, so. taken off. I guess it's primer. I don't know. You would imagine you should have took the seats out, bro. They're still in good condition. Why would you do body work with the seats still sitting in there? It's ridiculous. So there you guys go. There's the final product. Nice and clean. We did those 2 panels and the seats. We saved ourselves easily a few $100. Here's the inside shot so you guys can see the seats. They look good. Good. Awesome. So as you guys can see, it's very simple to clean seats and bring them back to life and save yourself easily $300 to $400 on restoring some seats. So those look pretty good. I'm actually going to keep them like that, and I painted those side panels in the back. I don't know what they're called, but it came out pretty nice and pretty clean. I'm satisfied with it, and the seats came out amazing, as you guys saw. If you guys have any questions, please leave comments down below. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.